Are you also amongst those students who is opening the internet, listening to the news of layoffs and getting demotivated and depressed that if I'm getting graduated in 2023, 2024, what is going to happen after the launch of AI? Recession is coming, many people are losing the job, the technology is taking over the job of people. What should I do? Which skills should I learn? Which are the high paying jobs? In this video, I will try to give you a solution for all of these questions. So don't worry and watch this video till the end. So now my dear friends, understand if you want to survive the next 3 years. See, I am no one that who can predict the future, and no one can predict the future that what's going to happen in the future, but at least we can predict what's going to happen in the next 3 years. In this video, I am going to share you about 3 job roles which is at least going to be demanded in the next 3 years. So I am going to talk about these job roles in the sequence 3, 2, 1. Let's understand the number 1 domain, and that is of management consultant. Now, what are the skills that are needed? Which are the companies that are hiring? What is the average salary the companies are paying? Everything will be covered in this video. So please watch this video till the end. So what exactly a management consultant need to do? He need to understand the problem of a client. He need to give a strategic solution to a client. If the management consultant is working on the product end, then he need to understand what another product can be launched for a particular company, how that product can be marketed, and how that product can be sold to the consumers. This is the basic job of a management consultant. Now, if you want to become a management consultant, of course the number 1 thing you need to learn is transferable skills. When I talk about transferable skills, what are transferable skills? You need to be good at talking with people, you need to be good at public speaking, you need to be a great communicator, you should be good at marketing, you should be good at sales. For that you need to understand how does the marketing works, how does the psychology work, and all those stuffs you have to learn. Which are the companies who are hiring for this job role? See, understand, this product management concept was first time launched by Amazon, but nowadays a lot of companies have started hiring management consultant and the product management people as well. If I give you example, all the top big 4 companies are hiring: Deloitte, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Ola, Uber. All these companies are hiring people for this particular job role. Now the average salary, it depends upon 13 to 15 lakh rupees, but if you are a fresher, you can easily expect something between 7 to 8 lakh for this particular job role. Many people have a myth. People think that only BB or MBA people can get a job for this particular domain. See, it used to be true 5 to 10 years before. If I talk about current scenario, then it is absolutely false. I have seen engineers getting a job in this particular role. I have seen BCA, MCA people getting a job in this particular role. So the only thing that is needed to get a placement in these companies is you should have a particular skill. Now, I have told you all these things theoretically, right? But I don't believe in theory. I believe in practicals. So what I am going to do now, I am going to explain you this with the help of a particular example. Right. So now recently one of my student have got a placement in Cipla with a salary of 15 lakh rupees, and he was just a BBA student. He have got a placement as a product manager and a business consultant side. He have got a job. So what exactly he have done, because of which he was able to get a 15 lakh rupees package? What exactly you guys can also do to get a placement in this job role? So basically, when he became the part of the community, whoever becomes the part of our community, whether it is a placement code community or a high income sales community, we give the students a particular task. They do a particular task, and whatever problems they have faced while doing that particular task, they come and meet me in the next session and I give a solution to that particular task. So in the same way, what exactly I have done, I have told him, that person used to stay in tier 2 cities. I have told him that you start working with some of the dietitians. He started working with some of the dietitians. He understood what is the problem the dietitians are facing. He have understood now the dietitians are present in tier 2 cities and there is no such demand of dietitians in the tier 2 cities, and the average consultation fee the people are paying for these dietitians are between 5 to 700 rupees, because of which the dietitians are not able to make a profit. So he understood the problem. Then I have told him, now you have to visit to the dietitian and you have to give them a game plan. You have to give them a product launch formula. So what exactly you have to do? You have to tell the dietitians, sir, you don't have to wait for the customers. Instead, you reach to the customers, and this is only possible if you take your business online. So we will do some data research for you, and after doing the data research, we have understood that you have to reach out to people who are in tier 1 cities like Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai and Delhi, etc. So we will run an advertisement for you. We will run advertisements on Facebook, we will run advertisement on Google, we will run advertisements on Instagram. Let's say for the advertisement budget for doing the marketing is 10,000 rupees. So if we spend 10,000 on Google, Facebook or Instagram, so even if we consider the cost per lead is 100 rupees, so then also you will be able to get 100 leads, and in that 100 leads, if you are able able to convert 10% of the leads with a price point of 10,000 rupees, then also you will be easily able to make 1 lakh rupees. Now what exactly my student helped me to launch the product for that particular dietitians. Previously the dietitians used to just give the consultation, but now the dietitian is not giving the consultation, but he's also giving a detox product to the people with a 1 year of membership consultation, because of which the same 500 rupees product he can easily sell with the help of a detox product at a price point of 10,000 rupees. 10,000 rupees was the advertisement budget, 20 to 30,000 rupees was the cost of the product, so easily he is able to make 50 to 60,000 rupees profit. So understand, in this process what happened, in this process the person have learned how to consult with people, how you can make a product for a particular person, how you can do the sales for a particular person, how you can do the marketing campaign for the particular person. Now I am not asking you to go and work with dietitians, but understand this is the skills, this is the kind of experience you need to get a placement as a management consultant, product manager. And you can take any product. It can be as simple as a pen, it can be as simple as a car, whatever may be the product, but the process for launching the product, doing the marketing for the product, the channel may be different, but the process will also always remain the same. This was all about management consultant. I hope you have understood what skills you need to learn to get a placement as a management consultant, what exactly a management consultant does, what is the salary for a management consultant, and which are the companies that are hiring for this management consultant role. Now let's come to the second most demanded job role, which is going to be highly paid in the next at least 3 years. What is that? That is known as a full stack engineer. Yes, the number one mistake that most of the engineers are making in today's world is they are either focusing on a back end or they are focusing on a front end. This is the worst mistake you can make. Why it will be the worst mistake in 2023, and after that I'll explain you with the help of an example. Let's say for example you want to eat idli. You want to eat idli, you go to a idli shop and you say the shopkeeper, please give me idli. Now he gives you idli without chutney or without sambar, and he says for chutney and sambar you have to go to a different shop. So will you go to the shop again? No, you will not go to the shop again. You will only visit to the shop where you can get the idli, sambar, chutney at one place. In the same way, my dear friends, for a particular product, nowadays companies are going through cost cutting. So for a particular products, especially after the launch of AI, for a particular product, companies are not interested to hire two different people for the same product. So if you are just focusing on front end and if you're just focusing on back end, but if you're not focusing on a full stack engineer, then let me tell you, your job is not only in danger, but you are not going to get a job in the upcoming days. So what's the solution? The focus should be on full stack engineer. Now for front end you can learn about React, JS. For back end you can learn about Node, Express, and for databases you can learn about MongoDB. So full stack engineers, I have told you, for front end this is what you need to learn, for back end this is what you need to learn, for databases this is what you need to learn. Now the average salary for this particular job is something between 14 to 15 lakh rupees, but for a fresher you can easily expect something between 10 to 12 lakh rupees for this particular role. Especially after the launch of ChatGPT, there are many companies who want to design AI based generative response softwares and applications. So if you are a full stack engineer, you can design the applications, you can design the websites, you can design the softwares, which is a combination of all those things. So full stack engineer is the another high paying role, and which is going to be demanded in the at least next 3 years. If you are learning about these three things, you can be rest assured that you are going to be in demand at least for the next 3 years. Now let's come to the number one job role. The number one job role that is demanded in today's world is a AI engineer. Yes, especially after the launch of ChatGPT, a lot of AI engineers are in demand. A lot of companies are looking for AI engineers. So if you want to work in a particular company as an AI engineer, of course you should be very good at machine learning. And when I talk about machine learning, the programming language you can focus on is on Python. Now again, when I talk about AI engineer, the average salary is between 20 to 25 lakh rupees. Google is paying something between 25 lakh to 50 lakh rupees. If I forget about the top product based companies, if I talk about the medium level of companies, even they are easily paying the freshers with a salary of 15,000 rupees. But there is a condition. The condition is, in this you should be good at both technical part also, you should be good at both business part also. You should be a good communicator so that you can visit to a particular client, you can understand understand the requirement of the client, you can understand the working procedure of a company, you can understand the back end of the company, and depending upon the company you can give a solution to a particular company in the form of a product, in the form of a website, in the form of a software, in the form of an application. And for that, if you want to get paid something around between 15 to 20 lakh rupees, you should be good at technical part also, you should be good at business part also. For the technical part, you should be good at computer visions. For the technical part, you should be good at NLP, you should be good at machine learning, you should be good at Python. And for the business part, you should be a good listener, you should be a good speaker, you should be a good convincer, you should be a good influencer. So that, why you should be good at technical? Because if you're visiting a particular technical company, you will be able to understand what particular solution has to be given to this particular company, and how the solution has to be given that your business knowledge will define. I hope you have got to know. Now, what are the technical skills you have to learn? I have already explained you. What are the salaries you can expect? I have already told you. All the product based companies, whether it is Google, whether it is Microsoft, whether it is Intel, all these companies are hiring people for this particular role, especially after the launch of ChatGPT, especially after the launch of generative AIs, because now most of the companies are using these generative AIs and try to integrate these generative AIs in their softwares, websites, applications. So that is the reason you should be having a knowledge of all these things. And if you are having a knowledge of all these things, you can become a first mover. If you are becoming the first mover, you are definitely going to be in demand for the at least next 3 years. I hope you are watching this video, you will get a confident that these are the roles I should focus on, these are the skills I should focus on, these are the companies I should focus on. And by the way, this is the same information I have given in one of my placement course webinar also, which was conducted on 13th May. And you can just go to my Instagram handle. This is my Instagram handle. If you go on this Instagram handle, just go to the highlight section. If you go to the highlight section, look at the feedback of 13th May. You will understand what kind of feedback people have given after getting this information. I hope you have also liked this information. If you have liked this information, please do share it with their friends so that they can also be aware what exactly they need to do in the future. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.